Hey, welcome back, and thanks for tuning in, everybody. Cloud and Realm Pythons doing another one. We're gonna do a quick update on how things are going, on the eggs, on the females that laid their eggs. I'm gonna show you a project that I've been working on here, and has been showing some really good progress as far as that goes. I also want to give out a couple of shout outs to some people here real quick. I want to shout out Extreme Pythons, Eric over there. I wouldn't be able to get one of these clutches without him. He sold me his breeder female. She's a proven breeder, the orange dream pastel pinstripe. I'm gonna grab her real quick. Nope, well, I might not grab her out. She could still be quite feisty. Hi, mamas. Girl. I just showed you off, if that's okay. Okay. I'm just going to show her off like this. She's looking at me like she won't go after my face for a minute. Hold on. Hi, pretty mama. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Hold on. But there she is. Hi, pretty girl. You're all right. It's all right. You're all right. No need to be hissy. But as you can see, I'm slowly working with her again, building that trust back up. She's been eating incredibly for me. I'm very thankful for that. She's eating every week. In fact, she's eating 1 to 2 times a week for me to get that size back up and get herself prepared for next year. Let me go ahead and put her back so that not to stress her out too much. Hi, pretty girl. Let's get you back, okay? Oh, pretty girl. Oh. But that girl laid on the 27th of last month here, so just not too long ago. Let me make it like 5 days ago, almost a week now. So her eggs are very fresh. They won't be ready until like the 31st of September. So we've got that clutch, and she was paired with my clown boys, so I've got some nice het clowns from her. We've got a nice, what was she, hold on. There we go. She had 9 eggs, 1 slug. So she had 10 eggs in total. One of them was not good. They're due to hatch 9/27 of 24. So next month on the 27th. So we've got a little bit of time now still. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a little zoned out. This is still a little bit unreal for me. This is my very first breeding for the season and very first season. And then I'll show you my other girl. She's also been eating like a champ. Every time I open up her tub, she looks like she's ready to take another freaking meal. So I am not too terribly worried about her and her getting back up to size very, very quickly. Hi, mamas. Hi, pretty mamas. Hi there. I gotta get your stuffed shit out of the way, too. I know. Oh, mamas. Oof. Pretty girl. I'm gonna show you off real quick here. Move the shit out the way. There you go. You're alright, baby. That right there, everybody, is my bamboo mahogany. Mind the little poop here. We'll spot clean here in a little bit. But this is my bamboo mahogany girl. I've raised her since she was a baby, and I'm really, like, part of me is a little bit saddened after pairing and after breeding, because they've become a lot more defensive as far as that goes with me. And they didn't typically act like this. I gotta throw that one away anyways. You know, they didn't act like this when I had them before and they hadn't had eggs. So they get that's the one part that kind of sucks about all this, you know what I mean? It's cool and it's fun. It's an experience like no other. Touching poop and shit. But always carry hand sanitizer. But she laid 7 eggs for me. Now, unfortunately, only 4 of them have survived. There was a point where a couple of them rotted out, and one of them started looking really bad when I was able to get to the rotten ones there. And I sprinkled some of this stuff here. Now, for those who are just getting into breeding, for those who are having their first clutches, if you run into any molding or rotting eggs, use anti-fungal powder. Okay, just put a little bit over your eggs, and it'll save the ones that are still good. I was surprised myself. I was like, put fungus powder? Doesn't that hurt them? But no, it has saved my freaking eggs, the remaining 4 out of the 7 that I got from her. Now, my bamboo mahogany girl that you just saw, her name's Medusa. She was paired up with my banana cinnamon Mojave boy. She was the first girl to lay her eggs for me. She was also the first girl I paired, so that was really cool. Obviously, I mean. But she was at day 50, was it 57 or 58? I think it was 57. Day 57. And I remember going over to her tub thinking to myself, man, she hasn't laid her eggs yet. Maybe I'm just starving her. You know, maybe that fatness on her butt is that last little bit of reserve. This is my first season. I don't know. I'm going off of advice and videos, you know, research that I'm doing. I'm doing this all on my own. Okay, as far as that goes. Now I have had many people like Eric over at Extreme Pythons, TJ at Keys Constrictors, Will and Audra over at Flawless Exotics. I watch a lot of Mutation Creation. I'm watching everybody. I watched a lot of Brian when he was still with us. R.I.P. to the great ones, man. Like, he was definitely one of the ones that set the tone for me in the very beginning of my reptile keeping, even when I was younger. I watched a lot of his videos. I never got to meet him, unfortunately. I would have loved to. That would have been a great honor. You know, sending love to his loved ones and his wife. I know I still watch their videos once in a while. You know, I support. It's just not the same without him. So it's kind of been hard to watch. But on a happier note, we're here also to talk about one more pairing that just came through. I don't know if you guys have seen any of my little shorts for it, but I do have a short out there. Check it out if you want. Shows the eggs. I'm not going to pull out the eggs from the incubator, so I've already checked on them the other day when I put them in on the 31st year. So, clutch number 3. I'm going to show you her. This is Miss Indra. Miss Indra is my hidden gene Woma, pastel, pinstripe, and chi girl, and she was also paired up to my banana cinnamon Mojave boy. Now, I didn't just pair her up with him. Hi, pretty mama. Hi, pretty mama. She just had her first meal today. So she's very deflated still. Not like the other two that are starting to gain their size. But she just laid her eggs. I got 10 eggs from her, or excuse me, 9 eggs from her. One of them was a slug, and then the other 8 are good. She was actually the very first snake I ever bought for my breedings, and I absolutely fell in love with her at first sight, seeing her online. Now I bought her, her mate, the banana cinnamon Mojave boy Hermes and Medusa, from the bamboo mahogany girl from Dynasty Reptiles. I don't want to say anything bad about them, but I am going to say something true about them. I don't know what happened, and I don't know if it's I just bugged them too much, asking them questions and advice and such like that as a new breeder. Maybe they just didn't want to deal with that. I get it. It takes a time away from what you're doing, but when you're running a business like that and you have customers that are repeat customers and are asking questions to help them, succeed, you would want to be there for them in that situation, because if they succeed, you succeed, and they're going to continue coming back to you for more snakes and more help, which only betters your business. But they blocked my number for some reason. I can't get a hold of them every time I call. The number has never changed on their website. And so if I were to even buy a snake from them, I could not even call them to check up on the health, or have any questions about the pairings, or ask any health questions or anything like. I couldn't ask anything because I couldn't get a hold of them. I could probably email them, but I feel like I would have gotten ignored anyways. So I mean, if you're gonna go in with them, just be aware that you might end up getting blocked because you're asking too many questions. So all around, I fucking love the snakes that I bought from them. They're amazing. I ended up reselling my banana cinnamon Mojave boy, but I sold him to a buddy of mine that's getting into the business, and I'm teaching him the ropes, a little bit of what I've learned, and kind of mentoring him in the things that I know. So I'll be able to use him if I really wanted to for other pairings again. If I really wanted, I could ask him to be like, hey, I want to use him. Says okay, yeah, cool. So there's that. I didn't expect this to be so long, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually do this as part 1 of 2. So stay tuned. I will try and get this next video up tomorrow. This video I'll be posting today. Today's the 1st, so I'll be posting it tonight. It's 9 o'clock now, so I'll probably get out there by 9:15 or so. Keep your eyes peeled on that second one, because we're going to be talking about some projects that I've been working on, and some other movement forward, some of the moves forward that I'm going to be taking. I'm going to be getting a hatchling rack for these babies, because I don't have one, but I do have a buddy of mine, Eric from Extreme Pythons. Hello. He has an old one that he used maybe once for some of his hatchlings he had bought, and very, very new, very clean, very nice, and it will work out. So keep tuned. Thank you for joining me on today. Like, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Get me out there, guys. We're gonna have some fun with this. Just because I'm called clowning around pythons doesn't mean that's all you're gonna see. I've got some het pied stuff coming up here at some point. My Fire Enchi Yellow Belly G-Nex Het Pied girl has been pounding down food every week, no misses. So, you know, I'm expecting her to be ready by the end of this year. Hopefully by next year I'll start pairing. And then I'm going to start pairing her up to my Orange Dream Fire Het Clown Het Pied boy. And so I'll be making some Super Fires, which are a pretty nice all white snake. It's got some yellows in it. It's pretty nice actually. As far as white snakes go, I'm not a big fan of all white snakes, even though like blue-eyed leucisticus are really cool and they sell really well. That's not what I'm working towards. I'm going to be working with Clown, Pied, hopefully down the road here I'll be getting into some Desert Ghost. I would love to get into some Monsoon. These are down the road after I can get some more levels on this rack system, because right now my rack is full, as you can see. All 15 of my tubs are full. Now 2 of them, these guys here, at the risk of this video being too long, bear with me guys, but this boy here is a pastel Hatari citrus pastel lesser phantom Het Pied boy that I have been trying to get up to size for him, because he has been having a hard time getting him to eat. Now I'm really glad I washed my hands, because I just got done the rat that was in his tub, he didn't eat. Now he ate for me last week, but for some reason this week he did not want to do that for me. So we're gonna try again next week. As you can tell, he's a little bit skinny, which is one of the concerns that my buddy had. Alright, I'll get you back in there. Alright. And so, before he starts getting a little too concerned, hi, go ahead. Oh, you're fine. A little hiss and back up. But he's one that I'm going to be raising up for him. And then I'm also going to be raising up this beautiful girl who finally ate for the first time. She didn't eat for me last week, he did. But it's kind of like a vice versa here. He ate last week, she did not eat last week. She ate this week, he did not. Now, the only reason why I feel like she did not eat for me last week is because of this. Now, she's still digesting, because the rat I gave her was a small, but it was a rather larger small. Hi, pretty girl. And so I'm not going to try and pick her up, so I'm going to let her digest a little bit more. I don't know if you can see. Little nose rub on top of her face there. It is healing up very nicely for me, so I'm really pleased about that. And I'm keeping an eye on it. Looks like it may have split just a little bit, not bad. When she opened up her mouth to eat her prey. Now, so I'm just kind of keeping an eye on her. Hi, Mama. She's doing very well. I'm extremely glad that she ate for me, because she's the one he was worried about the most as far as that goes, just because of how young she is and how small. So, but I am doing that, yes, a little bit out of the kindness of my heart, but the other part of it is we're doing a trade, okay? Now, I'm not going to say yay or nay on whether it's a straight across trade, because that would be kind of stupid, but I would say that I definitely got a fair deal. Not necessarily for free kind of thing, I will say that, but I will say that fairly priced. And that is my vanilla clown boy here. Hi, handsome. I know you don't like me too much for some fucking reason. I don't get it. Right? Can I say hi to you? Are you gonna snap at me? I have a feeling you might. This is my gorgeous vanilla clown now I got from him. He is stunning. His head stamp is nice. It's different. I haven't seen a head stamp quite like this one. only when I see like Enchi and stuff like that do I see a head stamp that looks kind of like his like that. Put him back so you can relax. Hi, buddy. Don't snap at me while I try to put your tub back, okay? Thank you. But he's really cool. I love his markings and I love his color. So I'm really glad that we were able to come to an agreement as far as that goes for a trade, and a little bit of this and that to help him out and help me out with that, because I needed a visual clown that had more genetics behind it, because all I had is one visual clown, my boy Apollo. He's actually, I'll pull him out real quick and then we'll end this. Hi, buddy. Come around, man. Big handsome boy. Hi. Now him, I got him from Odin's Mixology, and he is actually darkened up quite nicely. And look at that head stamp. That is originally what drew me to him. Hi, buddy. He's my sweet boy. I love this guy. I fell in love with him the first time I seen him. And so I'm really glad that he's doing so well and breeding nicely for me. I'm going to be pairing him up with a couple of my het clown girls that I've got raised up and getting up to size. They'll be ready by either the end of this year or beginning of next year. Hi, buddy. Who's your boy? And so I'm looking forward to that, getting them all situated. And yeah, I'm really excited to get some visual clowns, to make some visual clowns. I'm going to hold back a bunch of females from that. Yeah, stay tuned. I know there's a couple extra minutes on there than I originally said, but to whoever is on here watching all the way through the video, thank you very much for all your support. Apollo appreciates it as well. Keep clowning around, and we'll see you to the next one.